Hi, thank you so much for taking time to come and thank you for being prompt as well. A lot of people come or they come late and they miss some of the presentation. So I'm so glad, happy to see you here, and I would do my very best to give you as much value as possible. My name is Ken Ajoku. I'm a property investor. I've been investing over 27 years now, and I'm going to share as much as I can in the 25 minutes that I have with you. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and then we can get started with the presentation. Okay, what I'd also like you to do, please, if you can type a Y in the chat box there, you can type a Y so that I know that you can hear me and that you can see clearly what's going on the screen. Just type a Y and press enter, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Great. Good. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and we can get started. Okay, so we are start or grow your property business. And as I said, my name is Ken Ajoku, and I'm going to be your host today. So property investing can open the doors to endless possibilities. The next 30 minutes is going to change your life and the life of your loved ones forever. So here's my promise to you. During our time together, you're going to learn my exact strategy on how to set up a thriving property business from home without compromising existing commitments. So stay until the end, because at the end of the webinar, I'm going to give you a secret strategy of how you will be able to achieve all of your financial goals this year. You have to be watching live until the end, so stick around, and I promise it'll be worth your time. So I just need to bring this to your attention. Can you guys still hear me okay? If you just type a Y, type a yes in there, that'd be great. But let me just bring this to your attention. What I'm going to share with you in this webinar has the power to change every aspect of your life. So it's very important that you eliminate other distractions. So that will be sign off of your social media accounts, stop checking your email, put your phone in another room if you have to. Just really focus. I need your 100% focus because it's only a small time that I have, and I've got a lot of information that I want to share with you. Okay, is that okay? Can you type a Y? Is that okay? Yes, yes, wonderful. Okay, so who is Ken Ajoku? This is me and my family. This actually picture is out of date now because I've had another child. So I have actually 4 children. It's my wife and 3 children here, but there's four children now. So that's a little bit about me. So who is Ken? I am a family-owned business. I'm a CEO of a number of companies. Been successfully trading over 25 years. It's about 27 years now. I have a property sourcing company where we source properties for investors. I have a development company which we use to develop property that we source and also other property investments that we get involved with. I have a lettings company. I've been working with the local council for the last 15 plus years, and we do guaranteed rent for the council for landlords who want guaranteed rent. I have a training academy where I use to train and mentor young students and also older students and mentees. So people that want mentorships and things like that, that's what I do. That's what the training academy is for. But it's mainly really to build partnerships. I'm building partners so that I can work with these people. Also, I'm an author. So talking of which, this is James, one of my students. He's modeling my book there, Property Millionaire Secrets. And we've had the privilege of being able to put the new book that we just produced, Rent to Rent Blueprint, on Amazon. So our plan is to have up to 10 books on Amazon, but it is a lofty goal, but it's something that we're achieving and working towards. So I thank God for that. So imagine this. Imagine what your life would be like after you've learned how to invest in property and you are commanding a lucrative passive income. What would that be like? Would that make life easier for you? This is Genevieve. She's an NHS worker, and this is what she's got to say. I've got my first property with almost no money down. I'm so excited. Thanks to Ken and the team, I have my first buy-to-let property. This is Danielle. She's a student doing a PhD, and she has a young child as well. Closing my first deal is so satisfying. Thank you, Ken and the team. I'm so grateful. So is it okay if I showed you how I first did property investing many years ago? Is it okay if I showed you that? Just type a Y in the chat box, type a Y in the chat box, and then I will respond to that. Yes, yes, Y. Okay, great, wonderful. So this is how I used to do property investing. We'll call this property strategy number 1. So I started buy to let. This is how I did it, the traditional way. I saved up a long time to get the deposit, which is usually quite a large amount of money. So I got the buy to let deposit, and I was able to buy the property, and then I added value to it. I just gave it a lick of paint, you decorate, the normal things that you do when you buy a property. So I added value to it, and then what I did is I had to wait. I had to wait a number of years. In fact, I think it was about 3 or 5 years before the property went up in value. Then I was able to pull out that money that it went up, like the equity, and then I was able to reinvest again. Whoops. Reinvest again and buy another property. That took a while. So that's how I first did the buy-to-let model. So let's look at the buy-to-let strategy and its advantages. So the advantage for long-term passive income, and that's generated from rent. It has capital appreciation, as I shared with you. After a period of time, it goes up in value. Generally speaking, every 10 years, properties double in value. And that's what I've seen consistently for a number of years now. And you have control over the investment because it's actually yours, you own it. So you can control that investment. So this is an advantage. It's a tangible asset. It's not like crypto or something that you just can't see. It's a physical, tangible asset that someone can't steal and take from you because you have insurance, or it can't just evaporate or disappear. So it's a tangible asset that you can see and smell, and you can see it. It has the potential for value adding. So you can add value to it by putting a loft conversion in there, extending it sideways, extending it backwards, putting a conservatory. There's ways to add value to the property. So it has potential for value adding. It has lenders available. Lenders are available for this strategy because they understand it is a well-trodden strategy. They know how it works. Buy-to-let is it's a well-known strategy that lenders are familiar with. So lending is available for it. And you can buy it with a mortgage. Some people can get a mortgage and some people cannot get a mortgage. But if you can get a mortgage, then you can buy that with a mortgage, which means you can leverage your money. You don't have to put down the whole money for the property. You put down a deposit and then you take out a loan or a mortgage to pay the rest. So you can buy it with a mortgage. And you can have long-term tenants. My average tenant stays between 5 and 9 years in each property. So you can have long-term tenants. This is good to have. The downsides of this is you need a lot of money. You need a big deposit. There's also the downside is you have to wait a long time for your money to increase. So those are some of the downsides as well. So will it be okay if I share with you strategy number 2? If you can just type a Y in the box, I'll share with you strategy number 2 and we can quickly go into that. Just type a Y. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, wonderful. Let's talk about strategy number 2. This is rent to service accommodation strategy. Now, these are the advantages of this strategy. It has high rental yields. So you can get quite a lot of money from renting a property on things like Airbnb, booking.com, that sort of thing. So it has high rental yields ability. It's very flexible. It's a flexible arrangement because you're not committed to that property. So it's quite flexible. If you have a contract with the landlord, for example, you can, after 6 months, you can get out of it, or after a month, if you've got a get out clause, you can get out of it after a month or so. So it's quite flexible. It has high occupancy rates when it's done properly. So that, coincides with the high rental yield. So the high occupancy rate, because you need as many occupants in there as possible during the time. You don't have a void period. It's quick to set up. It doesn't take too long to set up if you know what you're doing. It has minimal tenant management because they're not tenants now. Now we're talking about guests. So these people that are staying in the place are guests. They're not tenants. So you don't have to manage them the same way that you'll manage tenants. There's no mortgage involved because you're not buying the property. You're going to rent the property from a landlord and then rent it out again. So there's no mortgage. So it means that you don't need to have a large deposit down to take out a mortgage. And if, for example, you don't have good credit, then this type of strategy would probably suit you. And you don't have to own the property. You don't have the rigmarole of looking after the property and owning it, etc. And you can systemize the running. You can systemize the running on it. If you can put it together, you can systemize it so that it's running without you. And you have no stamp duty to worry about. Stamp duty is another fee that you have to pay when you're buying property. So would it be okay if I share with you strategy number 3? If you can quickly just type a yes in the box. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, wonderful. Let me share with you investment strategy number 3. This is what's called an assisted sale strategy. So the advantage of this is very quick to set up. It doesn't take long to set this up, this strategy up. It's very, very lucrative. We're talking about large sums of money that could be easily made from property you don't even own. You don't have to purchase any property. You don't have to put down a large deposit like you do with a buy-to-let model. You have a guaranteed sale. So when the sale goes through of that property, you get paid the agreed amount of money that you've agreed to on the assisted sale. So assisted sale, in case you don't know, is when you assist the seller by maybe doing some renovation work for them, setting up the buyer, setting up the seller, etc., putting all those things together, and you do these things remotely without having to own the property, without having to babysit the property, that sort of thing. So you're assisting the seller financially and holding their hand through the sales process, which could be done remotely via phone, email, etc. It's a brilliant strategy. And you have no money down. Well, I say no money down. Sometimes you have to invest some money to do the refurbishment work, but it's no money down because we use what's called OPM. OPM is other people's money. We show you how you can structure that so other people will contribute towards the investment that you're going to put into this deal to get the deal across the line, and therefore you can make money without using any money down. It's less risky. It's less risky than buy-to-let because you, for example, don't have to own the property, and it's less risky than other strategies because of its, the way it's structured. So it's less risky. And it generates regular income because you can do, the nice thing about this, you can do many at a time. You don't have to just do one, you can do 5. I think there was one time I was doing about 5 of these assisted sales at a go because they go in what we call a pipeline. They go in a pipeline and they come out of the pipeline. So as they're coming out, you might have one this month, one next month, one the next month after that. So you need to put as many of those in the pipeline as possible. So you're not waiting for 3 months for your money to come out on the other side. Because generally speaking, a property to be sold usually takes between 12 and 16 weeks. So you're waiting about 3 months. But if you put as many of these in the pipeline as possible, then every month one will be coming out on the other side, which is lovely. It's a very nice income. And it's not too difficult. It's not too difficult to do. Once you're trained and you're shown how to do it, it's very easy to follow and to do step by step. It can be done. Okay, so that's the assisted sale model. So would it be okay if I share with you investment strategy number 4? You know what to do. Press the Y. Show me some interaction here so that I can share this with you. Just press the Y and put that in the comment below, and then I'll be able to share with you. Yes, yeah, okay. Yes, yes. All right, wonderful. Okay, investment strategy number 4. This is called deal packaging, the deal packaging strategy. And let's show you how this works. So a property is sourced. After the property is sourced, due diligence is done. After the due diligence is done, the investor pays. It's packaged and it's given to the investor. The investor pays a sourcing fee. You go, you do it again, source the property, carry out due diligence, give it to the investor pays. That's it. That's the model. Very, very straightforward. Okay. And that typically takes about 4 weeks to process. Usually you can do a few of these a month, and it's not very difficult. I tend to turn these deals around probably about 1 or 2 hours. I spend about 2 hours to turn a deal like this around. So someone that's a novice could probably do it maybe in a day or a few hours work. So with the right training, you can quite easily do this. So let's look at some of the advantages. It's quick to set up. It's quick to start up. It has low capital requirements, so you don't have to put down large sums of money, to get going with this. You have quick profits. The profits are quite quick. As I said, it only takes a few hours to do once you have the training to do these type of deals. So the profits are very, very quick. You can do multiple of these transactions at a go. There's no limit. There's no ceiling on it. It has minimal risk because you're not owning the property. You're literally recommending a property that's been, the due diligence has been done, and you're packaging it and giving it to an investor. So there's minimal risk. There's no property management. You don't have any tenants, so you don't have to manage the property. There's no mortgage because you're not buying the property. And you can keep the deals that you like. So you can use this strategy to find deals for investors and also find deals for yourself. So, and it uses all of the strategies. All of the strategies, there's about 20 strategies, and you can apply those strategies using the deal packaging strategy. It's just brilliant. It brings everything together. It's really, really a wonderful way to do property business once you know how to do it. So, would you like to know the secret formula? Type a Y in the box, type a Y in the box below, and I will share that with you and we can get moving. Yes, yes, Y, brilliant, wonderful, fantastic, great. Okay, the secret formula. So how to create a 6-figure income in the next 90 days without any previous experience and without compromising your existing commitments. So you can make more money in one day finding property for investors than you can in 1 month in full-time work. So what I need you to do now is go right now to tinyurl.com/talkproperty, or you will see at the box below, you can click on that box and you can do exactly the same thing. You don't have to go to the URL. You can click on that box directly. Just in case you're watching this later, you can use that tinyurl.com/talkproperty. So once you get there, there is a link directly to our calendar. You can book a call with myself and my team. It's a 20-minute call, and it's going to help you to push your property business forward and to get you to the next stage of your property journey. So do that right now. Don't delay. tinyurl.com/talkproperty, or hit that. There's a button at the bottom there. You can click on it. It will open a new window, and then you can put those details in, and you can book a call with myself and my team, and we can have a chat about your journey. Okay, so here's the question. If all that call did was to show you how to make £3,000 to £5,000 a month, will it be worth 20 minutes of your time? If all this call did was to show you how to pay off all your debts, would it be worth it? Would it be worth 20 minutes of your time? If all the call did was to give you a blueprint for financial freedom, would it be worth it? So imagine this. Imagine having passive income. Imagine being able to pay off all of your debts. Imagine having flexibility and freedom. Imagine creating your own financial security. Imagine being able to contribute to charities and good causes. Imagine helping loved ones here and back home. How would that be for you? So what if you can cover your children's school fees, your children's university costs, your children's accommodation that they're paying for while they're at university? Imagine what if you could take a well-deserved holiday and break? I mean, we all need a break. We all need a break. All these things that's been happening, all these challenging times, we all need a break. Down tools, put your feet up and have a relaxing time. What if you can buy your new home? A new home for you, a new home for your loved ones. What if you can just have peace of mind? What if you can provide financial freedom for you and your family. Go right now to tinyurl.com/talkproperty or click on the box below and book your call. So this is what happens when you click on that link. You'll go to the my discovery call page. You will just simply choose a date or time that suits you. Once you've chosen the time, you click on the time. Once you've done that, you simply put your details in, name, email. I would suggest to click on a Zoom link, Zoom meeting, so that we can be face to face and you can, we can see each other and have a chat. That's better. If you can't do the Zoom, then you can always do a phone call. Just choose phone call. Simply put in your details, your mobile, who referred you, how you found us, etc. Fill in the details. Once you fill the details in, click on schedule event. Done. It just takes 2 minutes and you're done. You've booked a call. Automatically, you'll receive an email and a text message telling you that you've managed to confirm a slot with us, and you'll be able to book that call. We can have that chat and we can move you forward in your property business. Okay, so this is what James has to say. It's easy once you are shown the way. I started with no experience, but I'm so much confident now. Ken is a great mentor, and that's James. What about Tosin? Tosin, an amazing experience. I learned so much. I was a complete novice, but Ken and the team held my hand throughout. Highly recommended. Tosin's actually done a few deals with us, quite some big deals, and she's in the middle of converting a 2-bedroom house into a 6-bedroom house. So that's a big development that she's doing at the moment. So that's fantastic. And Ken and the team are very professional and reliable. My experience working with Ken and his team has been nothing short of excellent. And that's Amara, an entrepreneur. So let's talk about some questions that you guys have. These are some of the questions. Please post any other questions you don't see in the question box. So let's go through the questions. Can this be done from anywhere in the world? Most definitely. You just need an internet access, a computer, a mobile phone, and internet access. Sorry, I just had sorry about that. Yeah, so can this be done from anywhere in the world? Most definitely, yes, it can. All you need is an internet access and a mobile phone, or internet access and a laptop, and you're done. You can access and do this business from anywhere in the world. Do I need a lot of money to get started? No, you don't need a lot of money. There will be a commitment if you're going to take a course. There'll be a commitment if you're going to take a mentorship. But what we do is first of all, we have that chat. We see what your current position is, what your current experience is, and then we take you where you need to go to and show you how you need to get there. Don't let the money hold you back. Yeah, it's just in the mind. The money is just a mindset. So you don't necessarily need a lot of money. We show you different strategies of how you excuse me, how you can use other people's excuse me, let me have some water. How you can use other people's money and how you can leverage the money that you do have to get you started. I don't want that to be a stumbling block for you at all. Okay, can I do this with other family members? Absolutely. We have a number of people that have worked with their families. We've got a mother and daughter team. We've got other people that are working together. So yes, husband and wife team is not a problem at all. You can most definitely do that, because it's actually better if you've got someone like a running mate that can work with you. That's just wonderful. So yes, you can work with other family members. How long would it take to start making money? Well, how long is a piece of string? No, I won't say that. That's a joke. We've had people as short as 30 days start making money. So it really does depend on how quick you start the course, how quickly you learn, and how quickly and how much time you've actually got to implement on your training. So the training is up to you. If you can get started straight away, then you can start making money. But this is not a quick get rich fast scheme. This is take your time, slow and steady, but make consistent money. That's what it's really about. Okay, what other questions have we got here? How to buy or lease commercial property. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to go through that in this training, but please book a call and I'll have a chat with you about that and see how we can help you with that question. How to buy a property with no deposit and moderate credit score. Yes, we've asked this question a number of times because some people have unfortunately damaged their credit. So we do part of the training, we show you how you can obtain property without having to purchase it and things like that. We show you how you can get around that even if you've got a moderate credit score. So yes, that is something that you can definitely do, and we can help you with that, not a problem. How to get a mortgage really does depend on your status. We will go through that as something else that we can do. We can use our power team. We have a power team of mortgages, solicitors, lenders, etc. And we can connect you with those to help you get a mortgage. How to get the best deals. We show you how to do that in the training. There's a very quick training that you can do to show you how to find the most lucrative deals and how to close those deals as well. What other questions do we have here? I'm new. Can I get help from you and your team? 100%. Just click on the link and click on the box down below, put your details in and book a call, and we show you how we can help you. So that's not a problem at all. Can I use more than one strategy at a time? Yes, absolutely. That's as I was saying about the deal packaging, we can show you how to combine strategies. Sometimes we have what's called hybrid strategies. So this is a combination of one or two or three different strategies. But what we'll do is we'll show you, we'll hold your hand, our team and I will hold your hand and take you through any of those strategies that you might be going through to help you to make sure that you get the best from the training. Okay, can I have a chat with you or your team to get started? 100%. Click on that link, book the call in a calendar. By the way, the link, the slots are going very quickly, so I would recommend that you book it. It's just a 20-minute call. So yeah, book that as soon as you can. Do I need a mortgage to do property deals? No. The short answer is no, you don't. Am I ready? I am ready to invest in property. Can you help? Yes, 100%. We can get started. Just click on the link, book the call, and we will take you step by step through that. How much time do I need to commit to training? Well, on average, I would say about an hour a day. But if you commit more time, then you could do, you can do the training quicker and you can start doing your deals quicker. But all of that is inside the, when you click on the link, there's an option there it asks you how much time you have. And then based on your answers, we'll be able to direct you on which strategy and training will be best for you, which will be best suited. Okay, what happens after I book a call with you? After you book the call, we'll have the chat. And then after we've had a chat, we'll find out what's best. We'll give you recommendations of what's the best way to go forward, because some of you have experience already. Some of you have gone on courses and it's not been quite what you expected. So you might need more mentoring than training. Some of you have done training and you just fed up, you just want to get going. We can help you with that. Some of you, just want to get started and maybe not, quite sure how to start. We will take you through that process. So we'll hold your hand and take you through that. So that's what actually happens after the call. Okay, so go right now to tinyurl.com/talk property, or click on the link below, or click on the box below, and it will take you straight to that page. And when you go to the page, as I said earlier on, you would just simply choose a date that you want, choose a time that's suitable for you, and then fill in your details, hit the schedule event, and then an email and a text message will be sent to you assuring the slot is secured for you. And please, for any reason, if you cannot make it, please reschedule that meeting if you can't make it, because I do want to allow the slot to be open for other people that want to take up that opportunity to speak to us about property. So if you can't make it for any reason, that's not a problem. You can reschedule. There's a link there that will be sent on your email. You can just reschedule that. That's not a problem. So that's fine. Okay. So go right now to tinyurl.com/talk property, or go straight to the link below in that box, and you will be able to register, book your call with us, and then we can have a chat about moving you forward in your property journey. This is Kenajoku. You've been fantastic. Thank you so much for being attentive and listening well and interacting as well. So I'll leave this link on the screen. I'll leave the the button on the screen for a few minutes so that you can have the opportunity to click on there. If you haven't had the opportunity yet, click on there and then book your call so that we can have that 20-minute call with you to take you to the next level. Thank you so much, and God bless you.